Going deathless in Chivalry 2 is not luck. It all comes down to positioning, which is the most important skill in the game. What is going on, guys? It's Sean Salami, and we are going to be playing the Vanguard class using the Messer. And we only died once in this one. We went 50-1. It was a great game, great positioning. If you want to see how to position as a Vanguard, this is a great example of how to do it. Because if you didn't know, a Vanguard gets the least health, and archers can be a huge problem. Luckily in this match, I didn't get shot that much. It could be because I have different armor than I typically wear, but it also could be because there wasn't that many archers in the lobby, which is something we always welcome. Now, starting off this one, it's 20 versus 20 because it happened late at night, so it's just going to be like this for a few minutes. Don't worry, it'll be 32 versus 32 shortly, but sit back, relax, and enjoy as we get into this Dark Forest game where we had a positioning masterclass. We're going to have our relaxing commentary along the way. Because the Vanguard has low health but very high movement speed compared to the other classes, it's definitely something you want to be attacking on the sides with. We're not going to be pushing the cart too much unless we have to. That's going to be the frontlining Knight's jobs. And if you're playing Vanguard and you feel like this is a selfish thing to do, just keep in mind that if you're freeing up your teammates from fights when attacking from behind like this, they're going back to the cart anyway, so you're kind of moving the waves along a little bit, if that makes sense. This card right here is what makes Dark Forest so ridiculous for attackers. It's just so easy to get back and get some heals in. If you're trying to do your first Deathless run, this is a really good map to try it and to go on massive streaks for. You do have a little bit of siege equipment later in the map that makes it difficult, but overall, I think this is the best map to go for your first Deathless on. And we're going to be playing with some viewers and friends from the Unyielding Discord, which is my community, the largest Chivalry 2 community. Definitely check out the description for that. But Spooky Gain is basically our squire in this one. He's going to follow me around to fight to keep me alive the best he can. He saw I was deathless, and he just tried his hardest to keep me alive. So you'll see how long that lasts. We're also playing with Augmented Fourth and Help Me Step Bow, who Help Me Step Bow just, I don't think he was even taking this game serious and still played better than me. Is just a different level of player than I am. So always good to get games in with Step Bow, one of the GOATs of the game, one of the best to ever do it, and probably the first or second best spear player in the world. Love that dude. That's my guy. This is very dumb. You see people running in. That's because this is where a spawn wave is. So this is not the right place to be standing. I don't know why I came this way, but luckily we have a bunch of teammates come in and they're going to kind of help us out. But we want to get out of here because the spawn waves come from that direction and they usually just push this way instead of going right to the cart for some reason. We have numbers on the cart here, so this is a good time to mop up some kills. We hit our teammates instead, but that's why I go to the cart here. It's not a bad idea when you have so many of your teammates here. So even with the low health of the Vanguard, not a bad call. I'm always confused what decides this, but I don't have my weapon anymore because I threw my greatsword, and it must have dropped my Messer when I did that. So I'm looking around for a weapon, find a longsword, which is always good, but I don't know if I'm putting Messer in the title or the thumbnail, so I want to keep using that if possible. And there's just none on the ground, so eventually we do have to get back in combat. I mean, or not. I just forgot how long I was trying to find a Messer on the ground. It's not that deep, Shawnee. Like, what are you doing? Still looking for one? I mean, I think the viewers will forgive me if I just don't have the Messer for a few minutes. My God. But now I see one on the ground, so if I'm able to win this fight, I could pick that one up.
We must occupy the gatehouse.
Spooky Gain is an awesome guy. He's been in the Discord for about a year now, but here he's a fucking idiot because I have no choice but to back my guy up, right? But he knows I haven't died yet. I've been trying to record it deathless or at least close to it. And here we're going to back this complete dumbass up. I don't know why he came down here. Well, let's see how this one ends. Not gonna lie, I think I whacked that wall to make it look like I was trying to go back after him, but I'm more than happy to turn and walk away. But someone is still chasing me, but Spooky Gain is back. This is why I love this dude. He's back. He's not gonna keep backing me up despite putting me in this bad position. That's my guy right there. We are able to survive a little bit longer, so that was great work by that guy to duck my swing, but unfortunately he wasn't able to get the kill, but made for a cool moment for him, I'm sure, but we're able to survive. Time to keep going, and it's time to push the convoy some more.
Let's go. I got you. You have fought well. Keep that caravan moving. No worries. I'm with you.
Completely and utterly unrelated to Chivalry 2 or this video is that I am buzzing with excitement. It's like the night before Christmas because by the time this will be up, it'll be Sunday and football is back. If you didn't know, my sports teams are the bane of my existence. I'm a New York Giants fan and a New York Rangers fan for hockey. But if you watch football or anything like that, comment your team below so I can judge you or validate you as a person. The number one thing I'm worried about going deathless right now is dying to a ballista or a catapult. They are so infuriating to have deathless runs end to, so we want to take care of those right away. As soon as we see an opening with our teammates to go take care of that one, that's what we're going to do. Again, a lot of sticking with the team in this one. Now that it's filled up, it's been filled up for a few minutes now, about 32 versus 32. We want to stick with our team as much as possible. There's not as many flanks that are going to be going around like there was those first few minutes, so definitely want to stay with the team to survive. So we are able to push the convoy, and now it's time to burn the barricades phase. We've been getting a few Dark Forest games on the channel lately, so apologies if I sound like a broken record, but this is one of those pointless objectives with a lot of fighting going on, but it's just like given that you're going to be able to do it. So it's one of the problems with Dark Forest that I have, but not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. We'll farm some more kills. Something I want to give you guys the heads up on is I've noticed that so many of the recent videos are attacking. It's harder to record defense games, especially if I'm with people, because when we're on defense, it's very easy to win, and then it's not a full game, so then they don't really end up making YouTube all the time. But I'll try and get a full defense game up soon, even if I don't play necessarily the best, because I think it's just kind of boring to only have attack games up. But let's be real, it's not that helpful. And a moment ago, we tried to throw a swoogie in our weapon, but is this phase through the crust of the earth? It's not there anymore. It's just torn banner things, right? I'm not sure if this is because he's a viewer or he saw I was deathless, but we're going to emote with this nice guy here. His name is Vigilome, I believe it is. He's going to come into play later in the match as well, so stay tuned. But if you guys see me in your game, please come emote with me. I'm always down to do that. I know I'm like a sweaty tryhard, but I am so grateful for you guys. Like, I can't say it enough. I'm blown away by the Xbox messages I get. I can't see PC chat, unfortunately, so that's why I don't answer there, because I'm console. But just never feel bad about emoting with me, messaging me. I just read them all. I answer all the Xbox messages. So when people come up and emote like that, it's not ever on video for some reason. Like, those games don't tend to make YouTube. It's just been bad luck. I don't think there's been that many of that. So the fact that this one did, I just want to point that out. I just love seeing you guys in game. 2 years in and 5,000 subscribers or however many it is, it just never gets old. I love you guys dearly. I'm sorry I'm going off track here. Didn't script this in, but just want to say that. So again, not sure if this was someone I knew or a viewer, so I just am sorry that I tried to hit him when he was crouching at me and walk away. And I do want to shout out my channel members, guys, so let's do that real quick. And those are Llama, K-Money, Big Bro, CK Buher, Kronos, Massive Eggplant, Logic Bomb, and of course Smile Kitchen, whose YouTube is going to be in the pinned comment. He's going to be taking over the player spotlight. He's a very good streamer. He's been on Twitch, so definitely check him out on Twitch. But also, guys, I'm going to be stopping the player spotlight on my channel because I think it's a better fit for him to be doing it and to start his channel and get into the space. Be ready for that because he's going to be interviewing Four Eyes Nerd Virgin soon, the best player in the game, bar none.
We must tear those gates down.
Someone's going to wave at me again, so I don't want to hurt him. And this guy, the viewer from earlier, is going to give me a longsword. So thank you to Vigilome. You know I got to take it. Like earlier, I said I was looking for a message on the ground, but if a viewer is giving me a longsword, there's no question I'm taking it. And it's the longsword, the weapon you guys associate with me the most. So no question, we're going to be using this for here on out. Now, if you guys watched my video where Azrael protected me and I went deathless in that Lion Spire game a few videos ago, that was easy work. Spooky, I think, is working directly against me. This dude just keeps going near me, but running just a few steps ahead. I think he wanted me to die. I don't think he wanted me to go deathless. That's just my opinion on it. If you're out of bandages and hit the button to heal, it'll show you where the nearest ammo crate is. Sometimes I forget where to get a med kit on this part because the things that you've been pushing the entire time, you can't really take bandages out of them at that point. So now it's on to the last stage.
Keep and kill the Duke! Attack the keep! The Agathian Duke must die!
This part is hard for me specifically to go deathless on because I feel like I have to be so passive if I want to be able to do it. Most people I think will have trouble with the ballistas and the catapults, but I'm just too aggressive in how I play. So if I want to go deathless, I have to stay back here this entire time. This is not how I like to play. So once I heal and start to get my bearings a little bit, I am going to push up more. One wrong mistake and it's over. So that was a really good life, though. We got 74 takedowns during it. Good stuff. Unfortunately, the deathless was not to be today. If you made it this far into the video, comment Azrael greater than Spooky Gain because Azrael kept me deathless. Spooky Gain didn't do his job. He sucks. He's trash. And if you want to check out that video where Azrael kept me deathless, it's on the screen now. Love you guys. See you in the next one.